On the face of it, it seems a complete mismatch. World number 1 India with almost everything going in their favour up against world number 7 Sri Lanka, who seem to be in complete disarray. I mean, look at India. The core of the batting, Pujara, Kohli, Rahane, all doing all right. The spinners are all batting. In fact, the spinners have taken apart when they had the ball in hand. They've taken apart sides far better than the Sri Lankan side they're up against. The fast bowlers are willing to bowl fast. They're giving you breakthroughs. And really, all India need is to find 2 healthy openers. But hopefully that'll happen as well. If you remember the last time India went to Sri Lanka, they were really picking whoever was around to open the batting. But opening the batting is not as much as crucial a factor on the subcontinent and in places like Sri Lanka, though it can swing around, I admit that, but it's not as big a factor as it is, say, when you go to England or Australia. So it would seem like almost everything is settling in for India. I know there was all that ridiculous talk about the coach where everyone else seemed to get all worked up, but I don't think a coach would make as much of a difference. I think the team is pretty much settled. Look at Sri Lanka on the other hand. As soon as the Champions Trophy is over, the coach quit. They lost a one-day series to Zimbabwe. You don't lose to Zimbabwe. Sri Lanka don't for sure. And by far their best player, Angelo Matthews, has suddenly quit. What do? They replace him with Chandimal. Chandimal is not available either because he is unwell too. So if Sri Lanka have to beat India, how do they do it? The batting is inexperienced. I know Kusal Mendes has got great quality. Taranga has been around for a while. But to me, the only way Sri Lanka can beat India is to prepare tracks for Dilruwan Pereira and for the evergreen Rangana Herath, who's just fantastic. But the moment you prepare a track for Rangana Herath, you actually end up preparing a track for Ashwin and Jadeja as well. And I won't be surprised if India throw in the Chinaman bowling of Kuldeep Yadav. I think there's a star in the making there. I've said that often enough. And I won't be surprised if India go in with all 3 spinners as well. So it would seem on paper that everything is going India's way. I know the last time India went there, they lost the first test, they came back to win 2-1. I think for Virat Kohli and the ambition that I know he possesses, I think he'll find 2-1 unacceptable. I'll be surprised if Sri Lanka are able to do anything better than 2-0. I must add though that sometimes in a